Hello. So today we'll start with division of one rational number by another. One rational number by another. So for example, we have one rational number 5 and we divide it by 2. We used to write it 5 by 2, or if you want to convert, we can convert it into decimal, that is 2.5. So 5 divided by 2, or we can proceed as well. 5 divide, if we do 2 here, reciprocal of 2 we have to take, reciprocal of 2, that is 5 into 1 by 2, it is equal to 5 by 2. So division is what? Division is the inverse of multiplication. Division is inverse of multiplication. Now we generalize it. For example, two rational numbers are given, a by b and c by 2. These two rational numbers are given, and such that c by d not equal to 0. So divisor c by d, that should not be equal to 0. For example, if c by d equal to 0, then a by b divided by c by d, it becomes undefined, it is not defined. So this number must be non-zero number, non-zero rational number. So a by b divided by c by d, this number must be non-zero, this rational number must be non-zero always, or else it will become undefined, we cannot define the division. So always remember this one. So we have to always check whether this number is 0 or not. So if we divide a by b divided by c by d, now a by b into reciprocal of c by d, so a by b into d by c. Now we can multiply and find the result. So if we multiply if we divide one rational number by the other, the division will always be a rational number, and the other number should always be non-zero rational. It should be non-zero rational number. Now I take few examples. So a few examples from exercise 4C. So I am taking 4C exercise, first part. So 1 by 2 divided by 3 by 4. We have to find 1 by 2 divided by 3 by 4. Result of this. So this is a rational number, this is a rational number, this is a non-zero rational number. So next step we can write 1 by 2 into, take the inverse of it, take the reciprocal, 4 by 3. Now we can cancel 2 1 are 2, 2. So result is 2 by 3, and this is also a rational number. So when we divide one rational number by the other non-zero rational number, the result is always a rational number. This property is called as closure property. This property is called as closure property. So we will be discussing properties of the division of one rational number by another. So first property we will be discussing closure property. And what is closure property? For example, if a rational number is divided by some non-zero rational number, is divided by a non-zero rational number, then the result is always a rational number, is always a rational number. So for example, I am taking exercise 4C again. First question, sixth part. The number is given minus 75 upon 98 divided by minus 45 upon 42. We have to find the result. So minus 75 upon 98. Here we take the inverse, so multiply and take the reciprocal of this. It will be 42 upon 45. Minus sign we can either put here, here or here, the bracket. I am putting here. So this is the standard form. If a number is given 5 by 2 and minus sign is put here, we can write it as minus 5 by 2 or we can write it as minus 5 by 2. So a number can be represented in these forms and this is the standard form. So now we have to multiply them. Before that we can cancel them as well. So 7 6 7 14. Now again with 2 3 here 7 minus it becomes plus. Now 15 3s are 15, 5s are 3, 1s are 3, 1s are. So the result is 5 upon 7. And now see here, this is a rational number, this is a rational number. Both are integers and this is not equal to 0, a rational number. Check this one. Both are integers and denominator not equal to 0. It is a rational number. As well, it is a non-zero rational number. So the result will be a rational number. 5 by 7, 5 and 7 both are integers and 7 is a 7 not equal to 0. So it is also a rational number. So whenever we divide one rational number by other non-zero rational number, then the result is always a rational number. Now take one more example. I am taking 11th. So 16 divided by minus 64 divided by 25. 16 into, take the reciprocal of this one, 25 upon 64. Minus sign, let's put it in the numerator. Now we can cancel them. So with 8 you or 16 as well we can say. So 8 we do. 8 2s are 8, 8s are again 2, 4. Now the result is minus 24 upon 4. Again we are getting the rational number and we are proving the closure property as well. That is, when we divide a rational number by other non-zero rational number, the result will always be a rational number. It is always closed to be a rational number. Now I'll be solving first C, second question, first part. So the given question is we have to divide 1 by 7 by 5 1 by 3. So the rational numbers are given in mixed fraction. So first we will convert them in improper fraction. 7 1s are 7 plus 1, 8 by 7 divided by 5 3s are 3 5s are 15 plus 1, 16 divided by 3. Now 8 upon 7 into reciprocal of this 3 upon 16. 8 1s are 8, 8 2s are 16. So the result is 3 upon 14. So we have divided 1 by 7 by 5, 1 by 3, and the result is 3 upon 14. Now one more, I am doing third question, and here we have to verify whether the following statement is true or false. So the given statement is 5 divided by minus 5 upon 7 is a rational number, is a rational number. So we have to find whether this statement is true or not, whether this statement is true or false. So by seeing as well we can say, because by seeing or looking at these division, we can say minus 5 and 7 both are integers. 7 not equal to 0, so it is a rational number. And one more condition we have to satisfy, that it should be a non-zero rational number. So minus 5 upon 7 is a non-zero as well. Numerator is as well not equal to 0. So it is a non-zero rational number. We can say that. Now by solving we can prove as well. So minus 5 divided by minus 5 upon 7. Minus 5 into, take the reciprocal of this, 7 upon 5. Putting the minus sign here. Minus minus, it becomes plus 5. 5 get cancelled. We are getting 7 as a result. And 7 is a rational number. So this statement is true. This statement is true. Now I'll start with commutative property. So we will see here whether this commutative property on division holds or not. Whether if a rational number, they are arranged in any order, that is, if A divided by, it must be equal to B divided by A. Whether this holds or not. Holds or not. Or not. So whether commutative property holds on division or not. So, or in fractions we can take A divided by B divided by C by D equal to C by D divided by A by B. This is true or not. So here I will be taking one question from the exercise and we will prove that. So I am taking third question, third part. 7 upon 10 plus 3 upon 2 equal to, it is division, 7 upon 10 divided by 3 by 2 equal to 3 by 2 divided by 7 upon 10. And we have to verify whether it is true or false, whether commutative property holds on division or not. So we will be taking LHS. LHS is 7 divided by 10 divided by 3 by 2. So next step will be 7 divided by 10 into 2 by 3. Reciprocal of this will be taken. So 2 and 5. 7 divided by 15. So LHS result is 7 divided by 15. RHS 3 by 2 divided by 7 upon 10. So 3 divided by 2 into 7 upon 10, we have to take the reciprocal of this one, 10 upon 7, 2, 5, 0. So here we are getting 15 upon 7. So answer first and answer second, they are different. They are different rational numbers. So as or since answer 1 not equal to answer 2. LHS not equal to RHS. LHS not equal to RHS. Therefore, LHS not equal to RHS. Or we can say 7 upon 10 divided by 3 by 2 not equal to 3 by 2 divided by 7 upon 10. So commutative property does not hold. Commutative property does not hold on division. So commutative property does not hold on division. So here we will say division of two different rational numbers. Two different rational numbers is not commutative. Is not commutative. So division of two different rational numbers is not commutative. Now we will be discussing associative property. Now we will be discussing associative property, whether this property holds or not. So in associative property, if A by B, C by D and E by F, these are the three rational numbers, and such that C by D is a non-zero rational number, E by F is a non-zero rational number, whether associative property holds on these three division of these three numbers or not, we'll be verifying that. So A by B divided by C by D divided by E by F, where these two are in bracket, we have associated them first, we have grouped them first, equal to A by B divided by C by D, associated them divided by E by F. Whether this is true or not, we have to verify it. We have to verify whether associative property holds on division or not, or division follows associative property or not. So I'll be taking one example from exercise third question, sixth part. So here it is given 3 by 8 divided by 5 upon minus 6 divided by minus 2 upon 5. These are in bracket, equal to 3 upon 8 divided by 5 upon minus 6 divided by minus 2 upon 5. So we have to verify this, whether this property, associative property, holds or not. So three numbers are given, three rational numbers are given, where second and third, they are non-zero rational number. First is as well a non-zero rational number here. So now we will check whether the associative property holds or not. So again we will be taking left hand side. So left hand side, it is 3 upon 8 divided by 5 upon minus 6 divided by minus 2 upon 5. 3 upon 8 divided by, now 5 upon minus 6, here we will take the reciprocal of this into 5 upon 2, minus I am putting here or here, we put anywhere. 3 upon 8 divided by minus minus, they get cancelled, 5, so they get cancelled, and it will be 25 upon 12. Now next step, 3 by 8 divided by 25 upon 12. We have multiplication report and take the reciprocal, 12 upon 25. So here we can cancel, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are. So result is 3 into 3, 9 upon 50. This is our LHS result. So 9 upon 50, this is our LHS result. Now I'll be taking RHS. RHS equal to 3 upon 8 divided by 5 upon minus 6 divided by minus 2 upon 5, and this is in bracket. So first we'll be solving the bracket. 3 upon 8 into minus 6 upon 5 divided by minus 2 upon 5. Now we can cancel them. 2 4 is 8, 2, 3 is 6. So 3 into minus 3, minus 9. 4 5 is 20, divided by minus 2 upon 5. So minus 9 upon 20 into reciprocal of this 5 upon 2, minus we put here. So now minus minus become plus, 5 4 is 9 upon 8 we are getting. Second result is 9 upon 8. Now we can see answer first and answer second, they are different. Since answer first not equal to answer second, therefore LHS not equal to RHS, or we can say 3 upon 8 divided by 5 divided by minus 6 divided by minus 2 upon 5, this is in bracket, not equal to 3 upon 8 divided by 5 upon minus 6 in bracket divided by minus 2 upon 5. So associative property does not hold on division. It does not hold on division. So they are not equal. Division does not follow associative property. Division does not follow associative property. So up to question exercise first C, first, second, third. You can complete first, second, third and all its subparts. And on Monday we will have test of first A, first B. We will take the test of first A and first B. On Tuesday we will check the paper. So prepare exercise first A and first B.